Welcome everybody to Salter Oval, Game 3 in the Aussie Bundy Big Bash after our 2 T10 games to open the season last week. For tonight, for your cricketing entertainment, we have Dale Hodge and Katie Chadwick's Searles RV Centre Vikings up against Wade and Belinda Abbott's Better Home Living Heat. Now, we've had the toss and the Better Heat side have won the toss and they will bowl, but we'll have a quick chat with the skipper of the Vikings team because they're going to have a bat, and the skipper's Scotty Irwin. He's got to go and pad up. Scotty, lost to the Taipans in the 10th over last week. In general, I know you didn't come away with the win, but what sort of stuff were you pleased to take away from that particular game?
Probably overall our bowling and fielding was pretty much on point. But the batting probably let us down a little bit.
Look, Adam Posibon, 32 runs off 13 deliveries, a nice knock as far as the batting goes. Hopefully he stands up again tonight after scoring 100 last weekend in club cricket. Who else are you looking at with the bat tonight that could possibly make a difference?
Yeah, we've got a few out tonight, but hopefully Sean Penny can step up, and then the young guns through the middle there, and then a couple of big hitters at the end. So just see how we go at the start. And
mentioning a couple out tonight, the big outs as far as you're concerned?
Cole Stellan's out. He was obviously one of our better batters last year, and actually bowled quite well as well through the middle. But and both Petersons as well. So it's going to be a bit tougher tonight.
Yeah, tough to replace those guys. The other positive, I suppose, with your bowling, Jeremy Haxmer, 2 overs, 2 for 1. He gets 4 overs tonight, and I'm sure you're going to utilise him.
Yeah, definitely bowled exceptionally well last week. Got us off to a great start, which always helps. So, hopefully tonight we can get a few early wickets again and keep the runs down.
Right, Scotty, I'll let you go and pad up, and all the best. And Chris Snapper, if you want to jump in here, please. Stand-in skipper again tonight. No Arden Lankowski, still on holidays in Italy.
Oh, I think he's on his way back now. He's boarding a flight to get back home, so I think he'll be back tomorrow, Brisbane time, about 11 o'clock, I think, from what I heard. So, definitely missing him again tonight, so we'll see how we go.
Now, if you win tonight, that's 2 for 2 for the skippering for you. Are you going to keep the C beside your name, or do you think he'll want that back?
I'll happily hand it back to Artie, let him steer the ship for the rest of the season. So it's been good fun for a couple of weeks, but I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job once he comes back.
Now, you've elected to bowl first tonight. Reasonings in and around behind that?
Yeah, just having a look at a bit of the deck. There seems to be a bit of a good length there that's a little bit patchy, so hopefully try and expose that straight up and see what it does, rather than have our batsmen go up against it straight away.
Sort of take the lessons from South Africa last night. They saw what Australia did towards the end of their innings, and then they did that for the whole innings.
Pretty much. So hopefully if we could score 300, that would be nice, but unfortunately not in the T20s.
You defended 70 last week.
Yeah. You
had 70 runs on the board. I know you go in thinking we can win it, but deep down, 70. What did you think about that?
I thought we had a really good score. I think we did really well. I sort of said that 60 or 70 is going to win quite a few T10 games that we've got coming up. So I think anything over a run of ball generally does pretty well over the last couple of years here in the Big Bash. So I thought it was quite competitive.
Now, last week, probably a couple of standouts. Patrick Marshman with the bat, 27 off 15, and your English Pommy import, Ollie Horn, 3 for 12. Obviously, you want those guys to stand up again, but who else is going to be happening tonight for the Heat?
I'd like to think Ryan Norton will do a little bit better than a first baller last week. That would be nice. Get a couple of runs on the board. Sam Pearson's back this week. I'm sure he'll be hitting his straps as always. Samuel will always do good. Matt Posibon bowled really well at death there as well. So having absolutely 4 overs tonight, he'll do exceptionally well as well. So I think it's going to be a team effort tonight to get the win.
Rightio, thanks very much, Chris. I'll let you go and get the boys ready. Just repeating, Better Heat have won the toss, and they will bowl. Back to you guys in the central commentary position.
Aussie Bundy Big Bash Season 6, Game number 3. T20 tonight between the Better Heat and Searles RV Vikings. Sitting with me, George Farmer. How are you, George?
Very well, mate. Yourself?
Not too bad for Friday evening. The Heat have won the toss and elected to field here.
Yep.
Should be a good night. A little bit of a different wind direction. The northerly blowing today.
Very different conditions to what we had last week. Very strong breeze last week. So
still on that. There's still the shortish boundary towards the leg side from the far end, but
doesn't have a 40-knot tailwind
you're sort of
this week.
into a little bit of a breeze this week. So it'll be interesting to see how things pan out. Who's the Heat missing Arden Lankowski tonight?
Yeah, missing Arden again tonight. Big in with Sam Pearson back in those. So expect Sam to have a bit of an influence on the game. So
and for the Vikings, they're missing Jordan and Eric Peterson, the dangerous Kyle Stellan. We can call him dangerous, and
he's sort of anchored their innings.
Yeah,
a bit for the last couple of seasons, hasn't he, Kyle? So
another missing, just got away from me there. But they've brought in a couple of the emergency pool players.
Hayden Pope, maybe.
Brought in Jade Hyde and Julian Bond to make up their squad.
Yes, I did see Jade Hyde
strutting
when he arrived. It's a very interesting hairdo.
Yes,
that he's sporting tonight. So, yes, probably best left at that.
So we're a bit short on technology tonight. We won't have the live stream going. The guys from Wide Bay ITV are on White House Rock duties tomorrow, so a lot of their gear's already down there set up. So we'll have no live score on the stream, but we'll keep you very well updated on what's the score, and we will be going from there. And
so no replays.
No headsets for us tonight.
Yeah, so very.
I feel like the old ABC days back in the day. Is
very analog, isn't it?
It is online. It is streaming.
Yep.
Was heading out to the centre.
Yes, Noel Stitt and Ian Laycock officiating tonight.
Ian was telling me earlier it's his first Big Bash game that he's umpired, so he's looking forward to it. So.
Debut. Simon Gills, who usually sits up here, he loves a debut.
Yes.
So how'd you find the T10 setup last week?
I think the night was a real success. I think the games were very entertaining, particularly that first game.
Yeah.
84 runs in 10 overs and
two for not many early
and chased it down. So, and then different game the second game, but still equally as exciting. So, I think the concept worked really well.
Yeah, 17th of November is the next T10 double-header evening for Big Bash. So.
Good night to get on down and come down and support your favourite team, and very entertaining night of cricket. So we've got Scott Irwin out there to open
with Adam
Posibon.
The other end.
He's in some sort of form, isn't he?
Well, he got 30 odd in a hurry on Friday, and then came out and got 100 on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
30 odd off, not many, off 13 or something.
13, yes.
And then turned up on Saturday. So the Vikings will be.
Love scoring runs before Christmas, George. After Christmas, no good. Before Christmas. So before we get off, who's your tip tonight?
I think the Heat will get up tonight. I think Sam coming in will be a big addition. That looks like Damien O'Neill going to open the bowling, maybe.
Roy Heath.
Roy Heath, sorry.
Well, I'm going to stick with the Vikings. I said on Sports Week on Wednesday night that I think the Vikings can get a win. Put Vikings hat on, and I'm going to go with the Vikings. So.
Roy Heath to open the bowling. We've got Ryan Norton behind the stumps. He'll be looking for a few more runs this week after first ball last
Holding
week
out to a fantastic catch at cover last week.
after spooning a rank long hop.
Oh,
You're going to miss.
Adam Posibon just holding his arm there. I hope he hasn't done an injury first ball swinging too hard.
He looks like he's in some strife. That's not going to bode well for your ATW teammate.
Well, that's it.
He looks
This
like
could
he's
be.
big moment.
He'd be right. He probably had 114 swings on the golf course this afternoon. His shoulder's a bit sore. There we go. He's back. There's pounces on that. Through backward point,
He
but
was foxing.
he's still not real good.
He was foxing.
He's still not real good, Adam, but he's got that through. Backward point for 4, and we're away. None for 4. Falling straight there from Heath, and
We come back.
so for those that aren't aware, in the T20 games, first 4 overs, the fielding team are only allowed 2 out maximum, and there will be a 2 over power surge that can be called by the batting team between overs 11 and 19. So Heath just dropping a bit short there, and it's a long way out there, but very dry,
Jeez,
and
that
that'll be
outfield's
4
quick,
more.
isn't it?
Yeah, very dry at the moment, no matter where you go. So.
Vikings will be pretty happy with that sort of start. None
Yeah.
for 8 of.
Oh, he's tried to load up again.
Yeah.
Just a single there, so. Scott Irwin to face his first ball. He got a first ball duck last week. Won't want that.
He'd been in reasonable form in
want
club
that to
cricket
be-
though, so
Yeah. For a
At
bloke
80 odd.
for a bloke who's 40,
and first season of club cricket for a while, I believe.
very
so.
long time. Yeah.
Yep.
Got 89 against
Eight-
Cross the Waves
yeah.
last week. Yeah, he just let that one go. He didn't want to get a golden pair. So after the first over, it's none for 9 to Searles RV Vikings. It's going to be Ollie Horn from the East Cricket Club, English import. What was your take on Ollie? Watching him last week, took 3 for 12.
Yeah, I think he was
Pies.
pretty impressive. He was sharp enough. Good pickup for the Heat and for East.
East, yeah.
By all accounts, he's a pretty good lad to have around the team. So
Yeah, what are these young English guys? There's been numerous of them come to Bundaberg over the last 20 plus years that I've been around, and it's just a great experience for
Yeah.
these guys to come over and play a bit of cricket and
yeah,
learn a few life skills as well. And
yep.
the bowls are very heavy boy bowls,
Yeah.
very much into the wicket. So
Very heavy ball. Yeah. Good start there.
yeah, I reckon Posy here is just eyeing off that shortish
boundary.
boundary to mid wicket. So looking for a bit of that one that just drops a little bit short, and I reckon
Yep.
it's game on. There's a man out at deep square. I reckon he's too square.
the-
He's in front of the change rooms. I reckon he's a bit square for Adam. Oh, well bowled. Pushing for one there. So the left-hander, they got the man at deep third. And a little bit of discussion here where they're going to put.
So somebody down at long off maybe that we can't
Yeah,
see.
he wants a deep cover.
No? Okay.
Probably not a bad move for Scott Owen. He likes hitting through the offside. The shorter one, yes. Yeah, so the Heat got a pretty strong bowling attack here tonight. That's Sam Pearson to bowl, Matthew Posibon to bowl. Chris Napper can bowl a few overs. They got Pat Marshman with his left arm orthodox.
He bowled well last week.
He did bowl. He bowled well on Saturday too.
Yep.
For Brothers. A very, very strong bowling lineup. Oh, that's a good ball. So what do you think is a good score here, George? Well, you looked at one, like we're talking 80 odd last week for, I think 140. I think 140 plus.
140 would be par.
Yeah.
140 would have won more games than it lost last season, but I don't think we ever saw an outfield that was as quick as this last year. So
It's nudging one round the corner there.
Yep.
Square leg. It's Scott Owen off the mark.
that's all he's really got to be doing at this stage, isn't it? Just
Especially
rotate the
with
strike
Adam,
and
just
yeah,
get Adam back on strike and
Yep.
just hope that he can launch a few.
Now there's a bit nice test for young Ollie here, so Adam's certainly going to be eyeing off that short boundary. So
He's got to hit his lengths.
yeah,
There we go.
Oh,
It was
you
on.
tried.
It was on.
he threw it before it got to him.
So pretty tidy over there.
And he couple off it.
3 off. 2 off.
Two off.
2 off.
Yeah, none for 11. None for 11 off 2. And he pressed that about 5 times.
Oh, really? So Roy Heath will continue from the Kelvin Street end.
Big call here from Heat Captain.
Oh, what's that? Oh, and you fine in.
Fine leg there.
Seemed to stay a little bit low, that ball.
Did. Just saying that big call there from Heat Captain Chris Napper to keep Roy Heath on. He sort of copped a bit of stick in the first over, but very nearly rewarded first ball of the over there. So Possie's picked up pretty much where he left off last week. He sort of just
See ball, hit ball with
see
Adam.
ball, hit ball, and still hitting it pretty clean.
Oh, he's got that up over top of extra cover. That'll be a
Another
boundary.
boundary. Downwind there too, so he didn't look like he didn't get all of that, but it still nearly went all the way. One bouncing over the boundary.
A little bit of northerly helped him, I think.
Absolutely.
Hitting downwind. Oh, he's gone again. Has he got that through? Yes, he
past
has.
the fielder. Another boundary.
So Vikings here are off to a flyer. None for 20. And Adam Posibon's on 19. 18. 18, sorry.
$19.
Up and
Gone
over
again.
Bit edgy, this one.
All
Wobbing
safely.
over. See, if he hits that to his brother at extra cover, I reckon it's game on. Send off for sure.
Brother catches him to get him out of the bag for an interesting conversation around the dinner table.
Hey, settle down in the scores. Ooh. So that's the completion of the third over. None for 21, Searles RV Vikings.
10 off that over.
10, yeah.
Roy Heath proven to be a little expensive. It's none for 19 off his 2 overs so far.
We'll have a change of bowling at the White Street end. Sam Pearson coming into the attack.
Saving Ollie for later in the innings, do you think?
Probably not a bad idea.
Yep.
Maybe for that power, an over in that power play.
Yep.
But bowl at the end. When you've got 4 pretty good, genuine medium quicks, they can afford to rotate it around.
Be interesting to see how they use that, and both sides use that 2 over power play.
Yeah.
Last season it seemed to be
It brought a lot of wickets. It
as
brings
much
a lot of
hindrance-
wickets.
Yeah, as much a hindrance as a help. So first ball for Sammy here.
Oh, edgy again.
Little side
Oh,
strain maybe.
yeah, he's holding his hip or side or back or something.
Aussie's obviously over that sore arm.
Yeah. Pearson in again. There's that short one. He hasn't quite got it, but got enough to get
Just
over.
the fielder's head again.
Single to Posibon. I want Matty Posibon to bowl the next over. Posibon to Posibon.
Yes.
This has been talked about for a few weeks. We saw it last season, but it's got to happen again, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Pearson is looking a little bit ginger here. Coming in for his second delivery. Oh, up over. He hasn't got that. He's got enough too.
A bit of pace off on that one. And
Two there
Two
to
there.
Irwin. There's a score to 24.
yep, none for 24.
So this will be the last over the power play. After this, the Heat can spread the field. There'll be about 5 fielders out.
Good there from Sam.
He's very sore, I think. He's not
Yeah, he's
stretching and
not
limbering up.
moving
And
all that freely, is he?
shorter
That's
there, and that's Scott Irwin's bread and butter. Short
great
outside
shot.
off stump, and he just cuts that for 4 down in front of the bar.
Great shot. It wasn't all that wide. It was short.
No.
It wasn't all that wide, but
You don't give Scott Earl. I played a lot of cricket against Scott Earl over the years, and don't bowl there to him. Anything short, he can hook and pull very well. It's got through. See how quick's this outfield?
Yeah.
And I guess we're seeing that in a lot of the club cricket. A lot of the Division 1, Division 2 sides are scoring 250 plus in
Yep.
their 40 or 45 overs. So, it just goes in cycles, doesn't it? Dry, wet and dry.
Yeah,
and when
that's
it's
it.
dry, it's
That's it.
bad time to be a bowler.
yes, you're seeing sort of 300 scored in the first innings, and I don't think I've seen a 300 get chased down yet, but I've seen a couple of sides go pretty close.
Yeah. A few 260s. Even last season we had a lot of scores. High scores, so that's the end of the power play. None for 30.
Yeah, number 30 off 4.
7 and a bit
Be-
overs. So they'd be pretty happy with that.
Advantage
No
Vikings.
wickets down.
Yep, none down. Yeah, advantage Vikings.
Have we got a change? No, Roy Heath to continue from the Kelvin Street end.
With Posy on strike,
We've
it's,
got an issue. Someone hasn't got to turn their car lights off behind the sight screen.
it's
Oi, get out of there.
got a car right behind the bowler's arm there with the headlights on.
What's the man at third? Mid off doing? Really
Going back to move the side screen,
Hold on.
maybe. I know they're moving the car.
But we're back on. They still only got 1, 2. We got 3 out. Full. Put that through. Well fielded there
Yep.
at mid on.
Better area there from Roy Heath.
Sorry, that didn't mid on. Maybe Greg Jensen. Tried to play that a little bit too fine. Dot ball, so yeah, zero, no wickets gone in the first 4 overs. Certainly a win to the Vikings, and I'm going to capitalise here. They're probably down a few bit of firepower in the shed tonight. They'll have Ollie Bogby come in, and Jeremy Hacksmith can launch a few. They'll just miss that Eric Peterson, Kyle Stalin in that middle order. They can just shore it up. So haven't seen any spin yet. Pat Marshman up to go. It'll just be one down to man straight. Long off. So Roy Heath this week has just been named in one of the 4 over 40 Queensland sides that will be going down to Brisbane in November. I think he's in the white side from memory. Sean Stutchbury is in the gold side. That's a great shot from Adam Posey, Ron over long on there. That's 6. That's gone all
journey.
downwind.
Yes.
He's hit that downwind.
Again, didn't seem to catch
No,
all
he
of it,
didn't
really,
get it
did he?
real well.
But got enough.
Yeah, so those 2 guys will be playing the Queensland over 40s system. A lot of the other Bundaberg guys go away to Queensland vets in the 50s and 55s. But yeah, congratulations to those two guys.
Absolutely.
Heading down there. Well, that's a flat bat through wide. That's got
made it
through. And I think that'll be 4 as well. So
Yep.
he's flying here. Posibon.
That's the overdone.
That's
None
5
for
overs.
42 off 5.
42 or 5. So. To continue from the White Street end.
With a stronger bowling lineup as they've got, I'm a little intrigued as to the logic behind keeping Roy Heath going. He's taken a bit of stick, so
Yeah. And they've got depth because obviously
Yeah.
Chris Napper can bowl some overs.
yep.
We spoke about Pat Marshman, Matt Posibon. So.
Just a single there. Backward square.
Yeah, Nick DeLacy, one of their young guns, can roll down a few overs. So I think sort of between Sam, Chris, Matt, Pat, Ollie, yeah, they've probably got enough bowls.
Probably 7 or
They're
8
3
there.
now, so they need to bring him back. They've got to make that change
Yeah.
at the far end.
Roll it again. Certainly tying up this end. We're only 10 runs if that gone from this end.
Downwind from this end. But
Oh,
catch
gonna
that.
take some catching.
That's a great
That's
catch.
a great grab.
Well caught. And that's
Big wicket.
sees the end of Adam Posibon. Caught and bowled by Sam Pearson. They would have been doing a bit in the breeze, I reckon.
Yep.
We saw a couple last Saturday in club cricket that started. I just kept travelling with the breeze. So, that's a great catch. Sees the end out of Posibon. It's going to be Sean Pinney.
Sean Penny.
Thought they might have sent Ollie Bogue in here.
Yeah. They've got a solid start, so
Dismissed batsman for Searles Army Centre Vikings, number 42, Adam Posibon, and scored 31 runs off 19 deliveries, and new batsman for the 3 goes straight to the striker's end for the Vikings, number 11, Sean Penny from the North Cricket Club.
So 1 for 43 here at Solder Oval.
yeah. Batting depth for the Vikings an issue, do you think?
Yeah, tonight I just touched on earlier with both, especially with Eric Peterson missing, Kyle Stellan.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're a bit short. So Pearson continuing.
That's a good
Shot.
start from Sean Penny. Off the mark, first ball.
Always a good way, isn't it?
Look nice and solid and compact and very confident in the stroke.
I reckon now with Posibon getting out, I think Scotty's got to be the one that anchors this innings and bats through and just get the
Yeah.
other guys to bat around him.
He's shown that's his go, isn't it? It's sort of rotate the strike, but bat time and
Oh. Premeditated. Has that missed everything?
missed everything. Gone.
I can't see behind.
Missed everything. Gone for
the
4
cameraman
buys.
here.
Yep, gone for 4
4
buys. That was.
Well, they're always good, free ones.
So much for batting time and anchoring the innings. End of the over.
What would we know?
Yeah.
We know nothing.
Score is 1 for 48 off 6.
6 overs have now been completed.
8 and over. You got 140, 160's in danger here. Wickets will be the key, but
Yep.
as we said,
Yeah.
wickets will be the key. The batting depth might be a bit thin tonight. So.
Yeah. They're a bit light on. These guys need to hang around for a while. If they could sort of
Bowler at the southern end
Yeah.
for the hit. Out the attack.
go at 6 and over for the next 10 overs, then
Aidan White's the other one missing for the Vikings tonight. Had an unfortunate injury in the Ward Taverners game here last Sunday. He was keeping and ran up to the stumps to take, and there was a run-out opportunity, and the ball hit the stumps and the bail hit him in the eye.
yeah, right.
And had a couple of days in Brisbane, but all's looking good. That it won't be any damage to sight or anything like that. So, I'm sure Aidan may be tuning in and wish him all the best of luck in his recovery. And
Yeah.
just one of those freak cricket accidents.
Yeah.
That, no, with more reports, everything's going well in his recovery. So, a couple of weeks off and
Good young
back
cricketer,
in
Aidan.
action.
So.
Yeah. So we missed our Posse versus Posse.
Yes.
Matthew
Very
Posse
unfortunate.
coming in the attack from the Kelvin Street end.
Oh, they had to make that change, didn't they?
Yeah.
Poor old Roy.
Three overs, wicket, but Matthew will just bowl full and straight into the breeze. He might get a little bit of in swing away to the left-hander. Just bowl good lengths. There we go again. That's 2 in a row. Irwin really trying to take advantage of that wind behind his back.
He's not certainly not intent on hanging around and batting through the innings. That's for sure. And Sean Penny looks like he's in good touch. Change of pace.
Shot.
Very well played.
You're going to have to run them back.
That should make the boundary, and that's a 4.
How good is watching cricket though, George, where you can just hit a ball into a gap and know you're going to get rewarded for it instead of playing a long outfield. What, playing a cricket shot or playing a good outfield?
Playing a cricket shot, yes.
With any sort of shot, you hit into a gap and
Yes.
you get rewarded for
True,
it.
yes. Oh, it's
Instead of it running halfway and oh, that's up. And might have
it's going
enough
to fall
in the
safe.
gap.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Sort of wedge.
I think the the quick outfield makes it a not only a better spectacle, but probably a fairer game overall.
Yeah.
End of the over there. Vikings won for 54 off 7. Quicker outfield rewards those players that try and play a proper cricket shot.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not trying to
You get
whack the ball, and you find it a lot in junior cricket and kids cricket. If they're playing, especially with the way the fields are, especially Kendall's Flats.
Yep.
When it's dry, the kids get rewarded. The kids don't have to try and whack it.
Yeah.
And they don't try and hit it so hard, and they can just play their shots and
Yep.
get their runs.
yeah.
But
You think about
we
it.
do need some rain.
Yes, true.
But we don't need. Kendall's Flats has been a bit of a bog hole for the last 2 to 3 years and everything like that. So, but we're going to have a change at the White Street end, bit of spin. Patrick Marshman coming into the attack for better heat.
Going out the attack is Sam Pearson. 1 for 11 after 2 overs. Coming into the attack. Oh, he's a left arm. Walking the dogs spin is Patrick Marshman. It's number 29.
Interesting bringing Pat on from this end. I know they're probably slightly into the wind here, but short boundary.
That'll be a wide.
Wide.
Just drag that one down a little bit. Two out to the long boundary.
Yep.
Moving the score to 1 for 57. A good little match up here. They got long on, deep backward square, and cow corners open. So, that'll be another
Another wide.
wide. He's just pushing this. Needs a haircut, I tell you. He's playing with his hair.
Hair might be getting in the way, you reckon?
These young blokes these days playing with their hair. It's a bit shorter.
Another wide.
Oh, I reckon that's gone over leg stump.
Yeah, I reckon it's
Jesus, no.
little hard done by there. You see Scotty Irwin definitely stepped inside that,
A bit of a tough
Trying
start
to-
here for young Patrick.
trying to find the open boundary there.
Hasn't quite got his rhythm that he had. What I saw of him last weekend. Confidence is a bit down, a bit flat here.
Yeah.
Strap in, I reckon there's something going to happen here. It'll be a wicket or a 6.
Yeah,
Well
good
fielded
field
there at mid wicket by Matt Posibon. Short there again, and that's
Wide.
another wide. Is that 4 or 5 for the over?
4, I think, yeah.
Lefty to lefty, it's not. Anyway, got to get through it.
First
Get
one
him
is
up
really
again.
flighted, so
It's
Another wide.
it's pushing them. Little nervous laugh from the scorers in the box next door to us that we might run out of room in the box here. That's a better ball.
Yeah.
Get him on the front foot. Told you, he keep playing with his hair. Needs to.
He's the Nathan
There he
Bracken.
is. Yeah, there,
Nathan
needs a
Bracken
headband
headband.
if he wants to grow his hair long. That's a better one. Now he's got
Yeah.
his line.
Yeah. Good finish.
I'd give him another one.
Eight overs have now been completed in the Vikings inning. Searles RB Centre Vikings inning, and they are 1-for-61. Matthew Posibon will continue for better home with his eggs. Good forward hand for Southern End.
Tracking just under that 8 and over.
Yep. Sean Penny back on strike. I think he's only faced it 2 balls.
Yeah. Library pods to continue. Just hitting his lengths.
Well, it all looks like a fabulous night to play cricket, doesn't it? Like it's a bit of breeze.
Is there a man at third?
There is a man
just
down
the one
there.
down here, and third man under the.
Enough breeze to sort of make it the playing conditions comfortable, but not blowing a gale like it was last week. That
Sick of the wind, I tell you.
yes,
Working outside, it's just been horrendous the last month, 6 weeks. Just over pitching there, but gets one to mid on.
well run. Be interesting to see who the Vikings get to keep tonight with
Yes.
Aiden White out and Eric Peterson out
And Jordan Peterson.
and Jordan Peterson.
I think Jade Hyde.
Jade Hyde.
Jade Hyde keeps pretty well, I believe.
Jade Hyde keeps in
A little
twos
bit-
for Norths.
Yeah, I reckon he may be the man. Low full toss, can't get it through. Hit him, he's out. Oh no. I think it's just drying up a little bit here. Hasn't been a boundary for a few overs.
Yep. Yeah, Jade Hyde or Damien O'Neill maybe.
Maybe Damo, yeah. Clear in the front leg there, just one out the deep mid wicket. Just that little bit of a lull period. So 9 overs completed. 1 for 65.
Better over for the Heat. They're only 4 off.
9 overs now completed.
So would you, the batting team, if you're Vikings, would you take the power play straight up at 11 over, 2 set-ish batsmen?
If these two are still there, yeah, I think you'd almost have to.
Rather than
you
let
might-
it go deep, like we saw.
You might give maybe another couple of overs. Sean Penny hasn't faced that. He's been there a little while, but he hasn't faced many balls. He's probably only faced 4 or 5 balls. Give him another over or 2 and then take it. Good to see they're giving young
spot
Paddy.
you want to be. 11 overs to go. You've still got 9 in the shed. So.
Absolutely.
There's that one. He was looking for that last over. Four down there.
They put the fielder there for it, and it was still good enough to beat them.
So, 1 for 69 off 9.1. Here we go. Has he got enough? There's a man out there. Oh,
gets it on the second grab. Gee, I wish we had
that's
a replay.
a great
Mate.
catch. But, yeah. I reckon there was heart and mouth there for a little bit.
Yep.
Oh. Trying to work out who that was out there. Is that Matthew Posibon, I think? So,
Whilst we're waiting for new batsmen to come out, we might have a change in commentary. I'm going to jump out.
well, you're going to jump out, and as Ollie Bogue comes out to bat, David Bogue is going to jump into the commentary box. So,
Be kind.
look out.
Yeah, we'll see.
The district batsman for Searles Army Centre Vikings, their skipper, Scott Irwin. And he's going to be replaced. New batsman to the crease. In shirt number 9, the Blood Spirit Club.
Okay, well, come out to the commentary box here. I've got my little friend here, one of my little boys from school. Well, he used to be at my school. Welcome, Tanner. How you going, mate?
Good, thanks.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
And you playing a bit of cricket this year?
Yeah.
Tell us who you're
Game
playing
on
for.
tomorrow. I'm on East's under-14s team.
Yep.
Yep.
And I hear rumours that your brother's in your team.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
You're showing him how it's done? Yeah?
I think it's the other way around a little bit.
And I hear you're a wicket keeper.
Yeah.
And Tyson's, well, he's good.
Yeah, Tyson's a bowler.
He's a
I'm
good bowler, isn't
wicket-keeper.
he? Yeah. So it's going pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ollie's come out to bat. Probably remember Ollie, probably remember seeing him
Yeah.
at school a little bit. So
Yeah.
got off the mark. I gave him some advice to take it a bit slow today. Don't go out and slog.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he'll listen to me or not.
Play it safe.
And you're liking the T20s, mate?
Yeah, it's good.
Come out and have a watch?
Yeah, it's good watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how many games have you played? Just one game?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this season, yeah, only one.
Yep.
Tomorrow's the second.
Okay. A good bowling there by Paddy Marshman. So who have you got tomorrow, mate? Who are you
Oh,
playing?
we're playing Waves.
Waves, okay.
Yeah,
At
Waves.
Kendall's flat?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
field 1.
Okay. So this is Paddy's second over. I think he struggled against the left-hander. He bowled a few wides down
Yeah.
leg side, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Sean Penny's on strike, so makes it a bit easier for him.
Yeah.
So the left-hand, right-hand combination makes it a bit tricky sometimes,
Yeah, it
doesn't it?
does.
So you got to make sure you know who's facing.
Yeah.
Good shot. Bit of a misfield by Nettie Jenner. So
Shot. Should run away. He's got to.
yeah, what do you reckon? How many did they run?
I think it was 2 or 3.
Three.
Three,
Yep,
yeah.
around 3. So it looks like it was the last ball of the over. So 10 overs gone, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, should be.
Can you see that scoreboard? My eyes are failing in my old age. 80 something. What is it?
69.
69, is it?
Yeah, but I
Wow.
don't think it's updating because it's 2 out.
They got to update the wickets. Oh,
Yeah.
that's got the remote control here. 70.
73.
Well, looks like we've got a score as well, mate. They didn't tell us when we came in the commentary box. So two down. Change the wickets. Whoops! I pressed the wrong button there. Where's the wickets on there? There. There we go. Maybe you should be pressing that button.
2 for 73.
Oh, hold on. 2 for what? 70 odd? Off 11.
73 off. Yeah.
Not a bad start, eh?
It's gone pretty well.
Oh, bit of luck there for Sean Penny.
Over.
Going all the way.
That's
4 runs. That's a good spot to score runs. There's no one
Yeah.
behind the wicket keeper.
4. Yeah, and get it past the wicket keeper.
Yep.
good.
And I think the bowler's Roy Heath. He opened the bowling actually.
Yeah.
Were you here for the start of the game?
Yep.
So I think young Adam Posibon got stuck into him, so he's come back now that Adam Posibon's gone. Okay, bit of a gap out there. How many you reckon? 2?
Yeah, 2.
2?
Push for 3. No,
They're not running hard, are they? So what do you reckon a good target would be? They're halfway, 74. We reckon double it.
Yeah, something
About 140 or so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be good to defend that.
It's got to probably consolidate a little bit. They've only lost 2 wickets, though, haven't they? So
Yeah, they can have a bit of a go.
yeah. So and
Looks
it's
like they are.
going to go for 4 runs. So probably straight on leg side on the leg stump there, and Sean
Yeah.
Penny took advantage. There's no one out behind. Square's a big gap
Yeah.
out there, isn't it? So
Yeah.
probably got what it deserved, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. And why are you keeping? Do you like it?
Yeah.
What got you into
I
keeping?
enjoy it.
Okay.
Keeps me into every ball.
You're in the game, aren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, well done. Good
I
play.
was watching every ball.
All that squatting down, though, I'm not sure I'd want to do that every ball. Oh, he's picked the gap out there. If Ollie runs hard, there's 2. Yep, so... Oh, gone for 4.
Yeah. Away.
Another 4. 82.
The gap.
Yeah, so what would you do as captain here? Is Roy bowling too much on the leg side, do you think?
Yeah, probably.
A
Try
little
and
bit
target the
straight?
stumps a bit.
Well, yeah, I don't know whether he's pulling that off leg stump or middle stump. He seems to be hitting them out there. And look, so they see that gap they're trying to plug out there.
Yeah.
So obviously, got 3 out in front of square and 1 at short mid wicket. Bit of a different field, and it's gone up. He's called it a no ball.
Oh.
What are we going to get for a no ball? What's going to happen here?
Free hit.
Free hit,
Yep.
rightio. So I think, don't know why they've called the no ball. So Ollie, free hit for Ollie.
Free hit.
What do you reckon? He can play a silly shot here. He won't get in trouble.
Yeah,
from
have
his
a go.
dad. Yeah. We'll see where we go. He hasn't taken advantage of it there, but you can still get run out on a no ball, so they'll take the 1.
Enough, yeah.
A little bit short. Ollie probably a bit disappointed, didn't put that out over that direction, hey? So not a bad ball, bit of a change up. And how's school going? Back into school, week 2 of last
it's
term.
alright, it's
What grade are
pretty
you in now?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finishing that.
Okay, nice little shot out there. They've plugged the gap there, haven't they? So
Good one there.
okay. End of the over. I reckon you do 1 more over
Yep.
and get your brother in, hey?
Sounds good.
Yeah. What about your sisters? They haven't come up as well?
No. They're still doing it.
They're hiding in the grandstand, aren't they?
Yeah.
You're doing a good job. Who's the bowler? Same bowler?
Paddy coming back on, yeah.
Paddy Marshman? To check this score, mate. I don't know whether they're up to date.
Oh.
11 overs completed in the Vikings innings. 291.
91.
Marshman should continue from the northern end.
91?
That's it.
Okay, so 11 overs, 91. That's pretty good going. What's that, 8 and over?
Yeah.
11 eights are 88, so I think they'd be pretty happy with that,
Yeah, it should be.
as long as they don't go and lose a pile of wickets. So 1 down to mid-wicket. So Paddy's a left-arm bowler, so Sean Penny there was hitting against a spin,
Yeah.
but the tempter is the short boundary towards the
Yeah.
grandstand, isn't it? So Paddy's going to go over the wicket to the left-hander.
Yeah.
So Ollie will be, if he's hitting it out that direction, he'll be hitting with the spin. So they're obviously setting a field out there. He likes the sweep shot a bit. Okay, so that's the plan.
Good defensive shot.
Nice defensive shot, yeah. So these boys go to school together and play in the same. They play for brothers in the same team, so there's a bit of
Yeah.
team rivalry here.
Yeah.
So Ollie will be determined not to get out, and Paddy will be pretty keen to get him out as well. So got away with a full toss there.
Yeah.
Lucky. Be very disappointed he didn't get that one away. Oh, there's a short one. He's hit it straight to the fielder.
Should get a single.
Easy single. Put Sean Penny on strike. See if he's going to aim for this grandstand, hey?
Yeah.
Whoop. Straight through his legs. Oh no, must have gone outside his legs, a wide. Noel Stitt calling a wide. Head out to deep mid on there.
Yep.
Pretty good shot along the ground.
Not too risky.
Not too risky along the ground, yeah. So maybe him and Ollie decided to try and work it for a couple of overs, maybe.
Yeah.
Not sure. I'm not sure how Ollie thinks. It's down leg side to left-hander. Got away with a wide there.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tanner. Thanks for joining me, mate. You did a good job. So,
Thanks.
what, we're going to get your brother Tyson in now?
Yep.
Good job.
Good. Thank you.
Overs, 2 for 95, the current score for the Vikings is a change of roller at the southern end. Force the change, Roy Heath has completed his 4 over spell now. And in the attack, the skipper, Chris Napper.
Oh, okay. So, Chris Napper's come on. What, you 1 ball and 1 wicket?
Yeah.
You're a good luck charm for some.
Yeah, good ball.
So, Chris Napper came on first ball and clean bowled him.
Yeah.
Pretty good bowling.
Pretty good.
I think Roy Heath had bowled his 4 overs from that end, so he'd finish. So,
Yeah.
What do you think of the score, mate?
Think it's alright.
At 8 and over?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. 3
Yeah.
down, so doing a pretty good job. And how's your cricket going?
Going pretty
Tanner
good.
was just saying before he's a better cricketer than you. Is that right?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
Not sure.
And how's his wicket keeping going? Hasn't dropped any catches off you, has he?
No, he's gone good.
Going good?
Yeah.
And your bowling's going pretty well? Mm-hmm. Because I remember you at school being a nice, steady, medium-pace bowler. And
Yeah.
you've worked on the batting as well, I hear. So,
Yeah, I have.
Yep. So what number are you batting?
Oh,
your
round
team?
middle, like 6, 7.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you bowling?
Opener.
Open bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. It's impressive. And I hear you played for the Marlins. Is that
Yeah.
what competition's that in?
Century Cricket in Brisbane.
Okay. Is that like the BPL thing?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And under 14s, is this your first year of doing it?
Yeah.
You went in the holidays?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did your team go?
Good. We won the grand final.
You won the
which
whole
was
lot?
good.
So
Yeah.
Marlins, is that the Sunshine Coast Marlins, or what are they called?
Coastal Marlins.
Coastal Marlins.
Yeah.
So where were the players from all around the state? Or?
Yeah, there was a lot. There was one from Lismore, so it's pretty far away.
Okay. Oh, well, it's a good experience. You go and play with different people?
Yeah.
20 overs?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, T20s never existed when I was your age, but
Oh, really?
you're kind of brought up on it, aren't you? So
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting. So it's a bit of an edge down the boundary and gone for 4.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So River Felsted, I think River's batting. You know River?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know River pretty well. He plays for your club, doesn't he? So he's doing pretty well there. And take the
Yeah.
4, even though it wasn't convincing. It's always good to get off the mark, eh? It's the first thing
Yeah.
you want to do.
Not a duck.
Nice little single there. So River and Ollie go to school together. I think they're in year 11 at Shalom together. So
Yeah.
we'll see how they go together. The battle of the young guns. So
Yeah.
and Paddy Marshman. So a few Shalom students competing against each other tonight.
Yeah. Good competition.
And the Marlins, good fun.
Yeah. Really fun.
Where was that at? Sunny Coast?
Brisbane.
Brizzy. Okay, so Chris Napper. He bowls in swingers to a right-hander, so to a left-hander it's going out. So as a
Okay.
left-hander, Ollie's probably going, I don't want him to swing it away from me too much.
Yeah.
He's bowling good line of length there, actually. Ollie's trying to guide it down to probably where third man is, so didn't get a hold of that one. Getting a little bit frustrated, I think. Okay, so taps it down the mid-off for one. Easy single. So you'd probably have some rep cricket coming up. Going to make the Bundy side?
Yeah, I've got Wide Bay Trails on this Sunday.
And Maryborough.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, there's a fair few Bundy juniors going down there, so
Yeah.
that'll be good times.
Yeah.
13 overs into the Vikings innings. 3 for 102. Patrick Marshman to bowl his 4th and final over of this innings.
Okay, so Paddy Marshman, I think he's bowling his last over.
Yeah.
Bit leg side-ish there. Just while he's taking his time here, so the battle of the 17-year-olds. So Maryborough, there'll be a fair few Bundy boys going down. That's Wide Bay Club trials.
Yeah.
And then if you make the Wide Bay side, you go away in the second week of the Christmas holidays, I think. Do you know where, if you make Wide Bay, where you go to?
For under 12s, it's Ipswich.
Oh, so you're going for under 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're playing 14s locally, and under 12s you can still play under 12 rep. Okay. Oh, bit full of river. Got away with that one. Where would you have put that one, mate? Full toss, waist height.
Down leg side.
Down leg side, over the picket fence. What do you reckon? On the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so behind square's pretty busy down there. Another single to River. So River's got his 4 and a couple of singles, so they're kind of steady.
Yeah.
7 overs, they'll probably start launching off again soon, do you think?
Yeah.
Only 3 down.
Go for it.
So Paddy's bowled pretty well.
Yeah.
Really, I think he hasn't gone for a 6 yet, so he'd probably take that.
Yeah. Spinner.
So he's bowling pretty well, just 1s and 2s if River runs hard. Oh, he's going. Good running by River, so you might note the Englishman, he's just come over, he doesn't throw from the boundary, he bowls it in. Okay?
That's funny.
So that's probably something you need to keep an eye on when you're sitting there batting with your mates. You watch the bowlers, okay? And you watch the fielder, so he can't throw. So if you hit it down there, there's always 2. I think him and River might have had a look at it and went down to the young Pommy and they ran it. So good running by River.
Yeah.
Good game awareness, isn't it? So 2 wides in a row. Ollie's probably frustrated he hasn't hit a 4 there.
Yeah.
He likes the sweep shot and probably just that fielder's pretty close. So Paddy's got to bring it out the other side.
Yes. It's better.
So Ollie's just chipping down there. So if River does run hard, River was keen, but I think it underarm there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone for 2, would you?
No, probably not.
So what? You're in Tanner's side. You're on field 1 tomorrow at Kendall's Flat. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know the pitch stays a bit low, or what are you thinking?
I don't really know much about it. Haven't really played on it.
Haven't played on it?
No.
The creek's not too far away. I've seen a few go in the creek near the crab
really?
pots. Yeah. So they finish off with a single there. So pretty good over by Paddy. No boundaries, but a couple of wides and a couple of singles and a 2 as well. So not a bad over.
Not too bad.
14 overs completed. King Searles are centre Vikings innings. 3 for 110. Chris Knapp's continuing. Shout out to the hardcore Ignite cheerleaders down there in front of the BRL canteen. Underneath the Bundaberg on the lights out. Glad to have you on board again, go.
Snapper bowled pretty well last over, so we'll see how we go this over.
Try and get another wicket.
It's a nice shot into the gap. There's probably 2 there if they run pretty hard. Yep.
Yep, got it.
Good cricket. So 6 overs to go. Oh, I don't know. What do you reckon? Another 50?
50 would be pretty good.
Yep, 50.
Around 160.
Yeah, so 160 brings it to 8 and over.
It's pretty good.
Yep, probably. I think they would have taken that at the start of the day.
Yeah.
Whoop, there's 1 or easy 2.
2. Yeah.
down to Ned Jenner at fine leg.
Good fielding.
Not a great shot from River. He's trying to hit that ball pretty hard, isn't he? He's gone for a bit of a slog but got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 off the first 2 balls. Rivers is composing himself there, taking his time. Oh. Ollie's fallen over. So River pulled that, but because he's on the back foot, his kind of momentum's going back, so it's a bit hard for him to turn around and go forward. So that's probably why he didn't take the single there. Okay, chipping down to mid-off.
Just a single?
Just a single, yep.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's hit a couple behind square leg, well, one in front of square leg, one in mid-off, so I don't know. Yeah, hitting all around the field, isn't he? Yeah. Left-hander, so left-hand, right-hand combination affects the bowlers a little bit. Got to change the field.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, straight out to cover. So you're bowling well to Ollie.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably getting frustrated, I'd say. So not a bad over from Naps.
Yeah, pretty good.
Only a few off the over, 4 or so. Three for 115 or 15 overs.
Not bad.
After 15 overs of the Dale Hodgson and Pete Chadwick Sells up, instead of Vikings Gibbons, that 3 for 115. Change of bowling, forced bowling change to about only a hit at the northern end. Out of the attack goes Patrick Marston, 4 overs of 1 for 27, and back into the attack. It's their English import, shirt number 69 from the eastern suburbs of Magpies Cricket Club, Ollie Hall.
So this is Ollie Horn. Have you seen him at training at all?
No, I haven't.
No, he's playing for your club, hey? So he's only been here a couple of weeks. So he bowled pretty well last week in Div 1. Batted pretty well too. They were in a bit of trouble and he ended up getting, I think he got 29 runs, so he just hung around and valued his wicket. So good young cricketer and playing for the Magpies and bowled, I think he might have only bowled one over earlier on, so So River's gone for the hoik off his teammate. So as we said before, there's always runs down behind the wicket keeper.
Yeah.
And River actually plays with Ollie in Div 1, so it's
he would.
Teammate against teammate again.
Yeah.
I don't think River's got bragging rights. That was a bit of a lucky shot, wasn't it? If he hits him in the greens, then he can remind him.
Yes.
Okay, that's down behind square and another 4. That's a bit more convincing shot, isn't it? So River does like the flick off the leg stump, and that was on leg stump. So he's bowling in probably his best area there, Riv. So took advantage of that. So 8 off 2 balls.
Good start to the over.
Very good start to the over.
Yeah.
This bloke, so he bowls in swingers to a right-hander, so he's bowling into the pads of River, so he's got to bring it out towards the offside a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit more luck. There's 2 down there if the fielder gets to it. Yep, so easy 2 for River, so 10 off the first 3.
Good.
So you can see they've got a sweeper out there, so he's probably disappointed with his first 3 deliveries. He should be trying to get it out there a little bit.
Yeah.
The shorter boundary out here, so the grandstand and River's strength is off his pads, which Ollie will learn bowling in the nets to River. So Ollie comes in again, and whoop. Okay, hit it out to mid wicket there. Well picked up. Ollie said no, River said yes, and River went back and got just in time. So if he gets it past that fielder in close, that's going to go for 4, isn't it? I don't know whether anybody's down there or not, but it's a nice short boundary, so I dare say that's the one that River is aiming for.
Yeah.
bit of a change in the field. So as we're just talking about, mate, the leg side seems to be where he's going at the moment. So just bringing another fielder over.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit straighter. One down the middle. So who's your captain? Do you have a captain?
Yeah, Archie.
Archie Webster?
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to Archie. I don't know whether he's listening tonight. Guess who texted me before? Mrs. Sears is listening in.
Oh, that's
Remember
cool.
Mrs. Sears? So
Yeah.
I said I've got a couple of boys coming on. So she said you boys are doing a good job.
Yeah.
Just texted me and said how good you were going.
It's nice.
So left-hander, so he'll be swinging away from Ollie here, the left-hander. So
Yeah.
he's got to work out where he wants to bowl. Okay, wide. Wow. So that's the beauty of a left-hand, right-hand combination.
Yeah.
The bowler was just getting to River. His last ball was good to River. Then a left-hander comes in. So I think that might have been the thought process. Why do you reckon they dropped Alex Carey? Bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He was really good.
Yeah, so I don't know whether it's left-hand, right-hand combination. They wanted to try something different, so
Yeah.
he's having troubles there. So well bowled.
Yeah, good over.
Just those couple of 10 runs off the first 3 balls.
Yeah.
And then another single and a couple of dots to finish off with. So looks like Rivers just he's seeing the ball a bit better than Ollie at the moment. So
Yeah.
while Rivers seeing it, you try and give him most of the strike, especially to the Englishman from this end. If he's going to slope him into his pads, that's where River wants to hit out there and with the wind as well. What the umpire just waved? What's this mean? Why is he waving his arm?
Power surge.
Power surge. So what's that mean?
Only 2 allowed outside the inner circle.
So now they've got to sit there and have a look.
Yeah.
And would you say only 2 out?
Yeah.
So where have they got out? Do you think they got deep fine leg, and there must be someone down here? I'd say deep third man maybe. You might have seen the bright lights, the rugby league scoreboard. I think it's running on solar and it seems to kick in and off. It's very bright. You wouldn't want to be playing on the pitch over. Imagine trying to see the ball out of that screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Ollie's getting frustrated, but mind you, in the power play, got it away there, so
Yeah.
I feel a bit better. So nice 4 runs just over mid on there.
Yeah.
Okay, change your field. Why is he changing the field? He's got deep mid off and deep mid on. What's his plan?
Try and bowl to his field.
Yep. Not good bowling there. You move your mid off and your mid on back. You probably bowl a bit fuller, so
Yeah.
they hit it to your mid off and mid on. Because I don't know whether Ollie can hit that far, and that was a bit short. He's lucky to get away with that. Okay, so bit on the leg side, and short boundary down there. So not great bowling from Chris. So Ollie just flicked it off his pads.
Yeah.
So he wants to bowl a bit straighter and a bit fuller, so Ollie just hit it down the mid off and mid on. That's what he should be doing.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what he did. Bit of frustration.
Good ball.
Is that 2 wickets gone or 1 wicket's gone? The lights up. Isn't it amazing the power surge or the power play brings wickets, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They see 2 fielders are out, and the batsman think, right, I'm going to go silly here. So to be fair, he hit 2 fours off the over, didn't have to do that. Probably played a bit across the line, do you think? Where did he try and hit that out? Mid-wicket way?
Yeah.
He probably played across the line a bit, you miss it, it hits home. You're learning all this for tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't get 100 tomorrow, I'll be disappointed. Tell Archie he's got to move you up the order. Okay? So Dean Krebs comes in, right-hander. He can hit a ball pretty well, so we'll see how Krebsy goes here. Krebsy's pretty well known for his bowling, probably one of the best bowlers in Bundaberg actually, so interesting to see how he goes with the bat. Okay. Dot ball first. And that's the end of the over. So I guess they hit a couple of fours, but they got a wicket, so fairly even for that over. So what, 17 overs gone?
3 left.
3 left, 136.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Another 30 maybe.
Yeah, something
Well, you
like
said
that.
160. I reckon you
Yeah.
could be pretty close there. That's another 20, 24.
Yeah.
8 and over. I think you're on the money there, mate.
Yeah.
And what do you enjoy about the cricket the most? The batting, the bowling, being with your teammates, having a laugh, all of the above? What do you reckon?
Yeah, basically all of it. It's
Yep.
just really fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your medium pace, do you do out swingers or in swingers?
In swing.
In swing to the right handers?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer to bowl to a right hand batsman or left hand batsman?
Oh, I like bowling to left-handers.
Because you're going across them?
Yeah.
Okay, so once again on the leg side, should be 2 if River runs pretty hard. So Ollie's probably a little bit disappointed, but in saying that, if he bowls out too far outside the offside, there's no sweeper out there, is there?
Yeah.
So I think he's trying to bowl a little bit straighter, but then he's got his captain coming across to say something there. So 2 off the first one.
Yeah. Good.
That's good bowling, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nice and
really
full. Good to have an Englishman come across.
Yeah.
Many years ago, we always used to get a couple of Poms across. Good experience for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so they'd come over, do a little bit of work, and play in different conditions. So Ollie said last week how hard the pitch was, and it wasn't even hard. So he said this is a lot harder than back home in England. So
Yeah.
it's a good experience for the young fella.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rivers hit it to a fielder there, and okay, a bit of a miscommunication there. Krebsy was off, but River wasn't going, so Dean Krebs run out for, how many runs did he get?
Duck.
Oh well, he might cop that from his teammates tomorrow if anybody's listening. Dean Krebs needs to do a bit of sprint training or learn to just stay there a little bit. So
Yeah.
don't know, 3 overs to go. I don't know, do you think he should have run?
Probably.
Bit tricky, hey? Like if the fielder picks it up cleanly, River would have been running to the danger end. So
Yeah, and he's going.
a lot of risk to be fair. So
Yeah.
so across the waves tomorrow, you said.
Yeah.
So who's the best batsmen and bowlers? Who you got to look out for tomorrow?
I don't really know many.
Don't
people
know
on
any?
the team.
Get
I think-
online and check.
Yeah. I think most of them have moved up to under 16s.
Oh, rightio. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? So this is your first year of 14s.
Yeah.
Under 14. I'm trying to find who you're playing tomorrow. Okay, Waves. Okay, so your team's been named, but Cross the Waves haven't named theirs yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well bowled. Ollie's had a win over his teammate there, so bowling nice, and I think that middle stump
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
looks like it's fallen over, hey? So good bowling from Ollie Horn there against his teammate. River was really searching for that leg side kind of cow shot towards the grandstand, wasn't he? So
He was.
excellent bowling from Ollie Horn.
Yeah.
Ollie might remind him of that tomorrow, I'd say. Okay, so we've got a new batter coming out, and I reckon this is young Jack Munro. We'll see what they say. So you got Rivers' brother Atlas playing with you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, rightio. Cameron Holsnagel, he's another
Yeah.
St Mary's boy. So, okay, a few good players in there. Atlas has been going pretty well. This would be his first year of 14s, hey?
Yeah.
So you'll play 14s this year, and then you'll have a second year of 14, so
Yeah.
it'll get easier, trust me. First
Yeah.
year on turf every game, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you'll enjoy that, especially as a bowler.
Yeah, it's good.
So just a single to Jack Munro there. Nice little shot between cover and mid-off. So good over.
Yeah.
Good comeback from Heat here, isn't it? So I think only 4 or so off that over.
Yeah.
What's that say, 138?
139.
139. Jeez, my eyes are going. So 5 off that over. So Heat would be very, very happy with that when we were predicting 8 to 10. So
Yeah.
2 overs to go, 138 or 130 odd. 39, so wow, they're going to be doing well to get to 160 now. They need 10 and over.
Yeah.
But it can happen. Matty Posibon, so Jack Munro hit the first ball nicely, so I'll see how he goes. Okay. Oh, put the commentator's curse on him, didn't I? I said he was hitting the ball well.
Yeah.
Interesting kind of short cover-ish kind of fielding position there, so
Yeah.
Jack will be a bit cranky. He didn't get under it and hit through it a bit because he kind of just hit it straight to the short cover like it was fielding practice. So
Yeah.
he'll be a bit cranky.
He would be.
So I think the new batsman is Damien O'Neill, who can whack a ball. Very good softballer.
Oh, really?
And his son played softball for Australia, I think. So
Oh, wow.
he can throw an underarm, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Gee, Damien looks like he's coming out the crease limping already, mate. So I don't know whether there's going to be any quick singles or any quick 2s or 3s here.
No.
He might want to dish out in boundaries.
Yeah. So the Heat have really turned this around, haven't they? The last couple of overs have been really, really good. Yeah, good comebacks.
Okay, so easy single there.
Goes for it.
Probably a bit of a mistake sometimes that batsmen come out and think they have to dish in 4s and 6s, don't they, in the
Yeah.
T20? So probably something for you to learn, like Marlins was at T20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know who your big boppers are and they do the big hitting, but when you go out there you can just manipulate the strike and get your 1s and 2s and an odd boundary. Like River's not a big hitter, but he probably hit 4 or 5 4s tonight just by
Yeah.
proper cricket shot. So well played by Riv.
Yeah.
Okay, another dot ball. It's 160. We're going to have to reassess after this over. He's bowling to a left-hander, so they've been pretty constant with the left-hand, right-hand combinations, haven't they? So that seems like a bit of a tactic from the Vikings. Okay, and that's what it can bring, and should have been a wide unless it flicked his pad. Looked pretty wide to you. The keeper,
Yeah.
Ryan Norton, came around, so it's either flicked his pad or he's lucky to get away with that.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of a left-hand, right-hand combination. That would have been a really good ball to a right-hander.
Yeah.
But probably could have been flicked for 4, so he's got away with one there. Hoi, over the top, just over, what do you reckon, 2?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, to the boundary,
Yeah.
so just over cover there. Pretty good bowling, do you think?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Bowling to a plan.
Yeah.
I guess in the last couple of overs, if you can get away with no boundaries, you'd probably be happy, hey?
Yeah.
The last couple of overs, they've got some wickets as well, so a good comeback.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Edge down the boundary. What do you reckon?
Should go for 4.
The Jenna's chasing it hard.
Yep.
It goes for 4, so you can see it's pretty quick down there.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit wide, do you think? Gave the batsman to get free his arms a
Yeah.
little bit so he could have a flay at it. So if he got onto it, could have middled it over cover for 4.
Yeah.
An edge goes down there. So not a great delivery, to be honest, but the keeper could have taken it if it was a bit of a finer edge. So anyway,
Yeah.
what are we? What are they? 140. What's that say?
7 for 146.
146. Righto.
7 for 146.
Righto. Tell me what the score is. What are they going to get? 1 over. Tanner, what do you think, mate? What's your prediction? Dad will buy a bit of Indian for the winner. What do you reckon? 146.
I reckon I'll try to go pretty big here, like get 10 off this over.
So 156.
Yeah.
What are you going, mate?
143. I know, 153.
153. Have to work on that maths. No, he came back. He's a bit nervous. We're live streaming all around the world here, mate. We got 3 million viewers we just saw. So 7 off the last over. I'll go 155. Oh, we've got 158. Okay, going. Okay, there's 2, 148. You need some good deliveries here, mate.
Yeah.
153. Probably a bit fortunate there, to be honest. Probably want to bowl in the same spot, I'd say. It was very unlucky that went over the keeper's head.
Yeah.
Okay, in the slot. Okay, one there. Well bowled. I think Damien's trying to hit the grandstand as well. There's a bit of temp there, isn't it? They're all playing across the line there, so well bowled by young Ollie Horn.
Yeah.
And did I see Imogen in some cricket gear?
Yeah.
She's playing cricket as well.
She is.
Did she play out here before?
Yeah.
Master Blasters or Junior Blasters? Under 10s, that's what they call it this year. Changes every year, I can't keep up with it. So she obviously enjoys her cricket. There's a couple of girls here as well.
Yeah, I think
that's good. Following in Lucy Hamilton's footsteps, mate, she can play cricket.
Yeah.
Okay, good shot. What do you reckon that?
4 runs.
Gonna go. Chased by Chris Snapper, 4 runs.
Yep, 4 runs.
So your 153 isn't looking great, mate.
No.
We need some dot balls here. Tanner's on 156, so I went 155. We had a 158 here as well, so a nice little shot by the left-hander. Just chipping over mid-on. A little bit wide. No, didn't get away with it. Okay. Yeah, probably a little bit wide. They've got a deep, probably a wide third man down there, so got a little bit of protection. Okay, so over to the short boundary. There is a fielder chasing. Fielded it, and yep, there's 2 there if Damien wants to take it. Got the old boy running fast there. Callum Nybecker just chipping out the cover there. 156. I'm in trouble. I'm gone. 158's looking okay. A couple of backseat drivers here with us. Nice slower ball there. Good change up. Good change up, yeah. So that's the other thing with the T20s. If you keep putting the same spot, the batsman knows the pace and where it's going to go. So probably just rolled his fingers over that. So that's a really good play by Ollie. Smart bowling to the left-hander.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, he's played across the line there. He's gone for the big swipe out over mid-wicket. 156. Okay, you're the win, Tanner. You're the winner of the Rogan Josh or the butter chicken tonight. Chicken nuggets. That's usually the way, isn't it? So that's the end of the innings. They'll probably be pretty happy with that, I think.
Not too bad.
Vikings would have taken that at the end. It's probably start of the day, and Heat, the way they go, Heat will take that. So, well, thanks for joining me, mate, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good luck to Tanner, and Emmy had a good time tonight. So, always keep an eye on your scores. I get on there and go through all the scores on the Saturday night. I check for the Tanner and Tyson Lane. So, well done, mate.
Thank you.
Good debut. Will you come back and do another stint with me one day?
Yeah.
Might get Imogen up, hey? Even Mum and Dad might join in. So, I think we'll go to a short break here. Okay, so we'll be back for the second innings in probably 10-15 minutes.
Thank you.
Here at the Salter Oval on Friday, the 13th. See you then.
feature and a cup of coffee. Surprised I've stayed in the right place that it's from the shore.
the resumption of this Aussie Bundy Big Bash game number 3 here at the Sultan Oval. Opening the batting for the better heat. Skipper for the better heat this evening. In shirt number 9, Chris Napper. And in shirt number 7, at the non-strikers end, the Lakes Cricket Club, Ryan Norton. And opening the bowling for the Searles Army Centre Vikings in shirt number 22, Jeremy Huxman.
Hello, welcome back to the Aussie Bundy Big Bash. Reece Grills in commentary, alongside me Luke Owen. Hello Luke.
Hello Reece.
Jeremy Haxman bowling here from the White Street end. Chris Napper opening the batting tonight with Ryan Norton. Notice Ryan Norton didn't want to face the first ball tonight.
Might have something to do with the first baller he got last week, Reece.
Maybe.
156, Reece.
I reckon George and I said at the start of the telecast, 140 would be there or thereabouts. So, I reckon there might be just over, but a few of the Vikings boys talking on downstairs, I reckon 160 would be par, so get them up steady.
I reckon that's runs. Oh, wides.
Wides, yes. 5 wides.
Yeah, very competitive total, 156. I think anything over that 130 mark in these T20 competitions is always seen as competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, you already had a call from him? He's doing well. He's a good bloke.
Another wide there from Huxma.
Yeah, we won't have the impressive figures he had last week in the T10 game of 2 for 1. He's already at none for 6.
This might be an on-flow from his D and B position tonight in the batting lineup.
Yeah.
He was certainly surprised by that shock selection.
That's got through extra cover. Scott Irwin in chase. 2. So the Vikings a bit light on bowling.
Yeah, I was just looking around the field then, just trying to work out who might take. Oh, that's a Jaffa. Straight through him, unplayable.
They got Kellen Nybecker, Ollie Bogue.
I'm just trying to see who that is down at third man down there. Krebsy? Is it Krebsy?
Dean Krebs. Damien O'Neill. So they're not as they're not that short. Jack Munro, Riverfell's can throw down a few leggies.
Sean Pinney. Really? Jackie.
Munro.
One ball left in this over.
That's a great shot.
That's going to go.
Pitch in there, that'll go.
Especially with Scotty chasing it.
Especially the way how dry it is.
That's a good start. by the better heat, 11 off the over in the power play.
So yes, it's a dent.
Callum and Ibecker. No, it is Dean Krebs.
Krebs. Righto, what are the odds? What are the odds here, Luke? Not a golden pair.
No, I'm backing him to get one this week. Has been away all week, Ryan, so he hasn't picked a bat up since last Saturday in club cricket and hit him all right last week.
20 odd, 23 not out.
Yeah, off not many. Nice big six into the middle into Kelvin Street as well. I suppose that's his role on his side, isn't it? Get him off to a bit of a flyer, naps to turn the strike over, get Nordo back on strike, but...
Well, they haven't faced the ball, they're already 11s. 5 wides do help.
Oh, jeez, Nordo.
Wide to go.
Threw the back out with that one.
Well, you missed one at the start, Luke. Adam Posibon's nearly throwing his back or shoulder or something out first ball of the Vikings innings, so it was nearly 2 Waves players down in one night.
He did say he's a little bit sore from it, but...
Yeah.
That's better, Ryan. Bit of crow's foot there. Ollie Bogue stopped that quite well. They need some early wickets here, the Vikings. Total on the board. Couple of early ones if they can get through Nordo. Matty Pod's coming in at the middle order tonight. I'm not really sure what you're thinking behind that is, but...
We batted 5 last week and probably did a bit of a job.
Might need Jaden Santa Catarina coming in and bowling a couple of big hooping innings to clean him up. Come out the bat first week in club cricket, got told he bowls out swing and got a first baller when massive innie come back through the gate. There it is.
That's just in Ryan Norton's slot, and
that's 6
over the fence. Down breeze. That's half forward in the fence. Get him up in umpire Ian Laycock.
Beautiful shot. Can't bowl there, the Ryan Norton. That's bread and butter for him, and he's had plenty of bread and butter in his time.
Krebs in again. A little bit short.
Nordo. Quick single. Nordo's brought the whole tribe out here tonight. Jacinta's got the kids out here. She's given him a bit during the week for his first baller last week as well. Just reminding Ryan on the Wide Bay ITV replay of last week's games is about what minute in the footage to watch the replay of him getting out first ball. So he's copped a fair bit this week.
Good finish there from Krebs. None for 18 off 2.
Yeah, hopefully I've got that right.
6 into 1.
Nah, 19. Just got the nod from the scorers there, Reece. I'm in trouble
the
already.
The official scorers box have given us a bit of lip next door.
2 overs completed.
Jeremy Haxman to continue from the White Street end.
Do you think Lucky to get a second over?
No, easy trump card. You've got to give him 2 at the start.
There's another 4, mate, down the leg side.
Might be leg boys.
Runs. 5 wides, 2 fullies, 1 down the leg side now.
He wasn't real happy downstairs, was he? But anytime you put a DMB, they get...
Especially an opening bowler that rates himself as a bit of a bat too, especially a lower order hitter.
Like myself.
bit like yourself, Reece. I was sort of probably going to comment maybe Callum Nybecker or someone
Callum
like that.
proved it tonight. We should not be batting 12 for Waves. So.
Yeah, I agree. He probably should be batting ahead of maybe Chris Duff.
Mitchell Waters is on the way out too.
Well, he's got the new haircut now, so he's a new man now.
Alan
from The Hangover now. Mitchell. Rocking the new hairdo tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see if he can get up to 100 Ks with the new rock.
Very aerodynamic.
Oh,
well, he's got that high on the bat. But Jack Munro in
I think that's 4.
And
jeez, that's still got there. Just the start that better heat needed.
Well, they're off to a bit of a fire, aren't they? 27 off 2.3.
Yeah, these two have got to do a bit of a job. They've probably got to bat that 8 to 10 over mark, don't they?
Same as what the Vikings boys did at the start.
Oh, that's 4.
Just over pitching there, Haxner, and Norton takes full advantage. 4 straight down the ground.
Big bustling Ryan Norton. He didn't try to overhit that one.
Yeah, punched it.
Yeah, I don't know if you could give him another one now, could you, Reece?
No, you need to make a change, that's for sure.
Oh, that's down his throat. Oh, he's dropped. Oh, he's caught it. Great catch. River Felstead.
Yeah.
Deep mid-wicket. Lovely catch on the boundary there. Ryan didn't miss it. He just didn't get enough of it.
Wow. That could change things here, Luke. 1 for 31.
Certainly the big wicket, isn't it?
Yeah. Ryan. Norton's obviously the key. Sam Pearson coming in here at number 3.
Yeah, well, if there's a bloke that's probably hitting the ball the cleanest in the BCA at the moment, it's probably Sam Pearson. 50-odd first game. Got runs in the second game, and I know last week he got another 20 or 30, and I know he put Trent Seeds up and over the dressing sheds, a massive 6 that went on the field. I think he nearly hit you, didn't it?
Yeah, I was ahead on the boundary, and next minute this ball bounced beside me. Triggered on out in the middle of the wicket on field 2, so those of you that know Soda Rival, that's a fair hit to get it over the chain rooms and onto field 2.
Yeah, he certainly get his confidence back again with bat and ball.
Brothers to brothers here. Good shot.
Oh, he's hit. That's OT's. Oh, no.
That
Sean Penny.
5.
Oh, bit of toe.
It'll just be the 3. So an expensive over, but the wicket of Ryan Norton. And after 3 overs, it's 1 for 34. Swells RV Vikings in pursuit of 157 for victory. It's going to be Dean Krebs to continue from the Kelvin Street end. Nybecker from the Kelvin Street end. Sam Pearson just bunting that one back, just having a little cider. Nybecker in again. Pearson over the top, and that will run away down in for 4 in front of the cricket change room. So last over of the power play here for Vikings. For the Heat. We're only two fielders are permitted outside the circle. Pitching again. Just one down to mid-on. We get Chris Napper back on strike. I've lost my partner here. He's done the Harold Holt. Just umpire Ian Laycock calls wide. A few oohs and ahs from the players there. Good length there from Nybecker, just hitting that back of the length and Nap and not being able to get that away. One for 40. Are you back on track there, Captain?
It's just some minor technical details going wrong here on the main scoreboard. Bit of operator error. Gapping not there, Napper.
The one down the third man. Been a pretty good over this one. Just a couple off.
Orange shoes, Reese. Are you
sure they're orange?
Yeah, they're Puma orange and yellow. Are you a fan or not a fan?
No, not a fan. So that'll be the end of the fourth and the end of the power play for Sells RV Centre Vikings. It's 1 for 41. I think it ran the same. Vikings were about the same stage.
Looks like Jeremy's going to get another over.
Wow.
A little bit expensive, but like you said, got the big wicket.
At the same stage, the Vikings didn't go none for 30. That's the 4 over power play now being completed. Fielding side can put up to 5 fielders outside the fielding ring if they choose to.
Haxman and Napper. Letting that one go outside the off stump.
Another good crowd here tonight, Reese.
Yeah, few about. Fair few in the grandstand.
Oh, that's a juffer.
Still like the one that got you last year, Luke. Yours hit off the top of off stump.
I copped 2 from him last year. In the T10s race last week, a lot of positive feedback with that new format.
Yeah, we were speaking about that earlier. I think it was a good concept. Well, the fact you said the feedback is good. It's a great shot there by Sam Pearson. Just, that'll run out. Oh no, it won't. They'll get 3 anyway. Yeah, no, it was a good concept by the feedback that we've got. Having all 4 teams on one night. Obviously, we had the fundraising event that was on as well, and the 17th of November is the next night of the T10 double headers. So we got a big crowd for that. But it was something different, and
I thought it was fantastic having all 4 franchises here in one night.
Yeah.
The standard of cricket was exceptional. Both games coming down, obviously, to the last over in each game as well. And it was a good contest between bat and ball. You had to make sure that you got your overs bowled in that time frame. And side certainly...
Close. Is it going to be called a no ball? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Free hit. Sam Pearson.
Uh-oh.
Oof. There's a bloke you probably don't want to give a free hit to. It's probably Sam.
And I reckon a couple of brothers' teammates here. Free hit.
I reckon Sam would have... I reckon this could be...
I reckon it would be short.
Nah, ramp. Oh, he's dug it in. Straight into the barbecue area for 4. Sam Pearson loves a ramp and loves a reverse ramp.
Oh, does he?
Loves it. If that was pitched up, I reckon he's ramping that the fine leg. And that's a great pull shot. 1 bounce for 4.
And I reckon Jeremy, anytime he gets a free hit, I reckon he bowls short ball. So 1 for 51 now. That's got a bit of a fire here, the heat.
That's a better length from Jeremy. And over. No wicket for 51 off 5. 51, sorry. No, 1 for yes. Scoreboard's no good. We still can't correct that.
If Matt Saw is still on the ground, could you please come up to the announcer's box, please? Matt Saw? Still on the ground, please come up to the announcer's box. ASAP, please. Thank you.
Callan Nybecker.
To continue. I'll be last over this end.
You've got to stop these boundaries.
Chris, that's all he's got to do, Chris, is just rotate the strike and get whoever he's with on and...
Oh, perfect role for Naps. Just get the singles. You know, he's smart enough cricketer. Where he can just hit the ball and run. I think he's quicker with pads on than what he is across the field with no pads on. Oh, that took off too.
So which camp would you rather be in now, Luke? 1 for 52, chasing 156, or you've got the 156 on the board?
I always think runs on the board, Reece. I think you got to back your bowlers to bowl the right areas and you can set fields for it. Wickets are definitely going to play a part in slowing it up. Dot balls are pretty crucial here to build some pressure. But I think they've got a bit of experience in that. I think Krebsy and Callum in particular have probably been 2 of the better 2020 bowlers in the competition. Oh, well bowled again. I just think, Krebsy and Callum, pitching that ball up, I think that's something that we saw in the first innings from Ollie, where he bowled a really full length and attacked the stumps, and that's how we took a lot of wickets. I know that the Vikings were certainly trying to up the ante at the end, but on this pitch, I think if you're bowling quite straight, as Callum does again there, and you can set the fields, it's 3-4 dots in a row there.
I don't think we should have gave that scoreboard remote up, Luke. It's gone worse.
Oh no.
One snuck through.
Bit of a Sean Stutchbury special, that one in the field.
Don't mind the ground, Damien now. So we're going to see a change this time.
Yeah, well,
I think we'll have to.
6 overs.
6 overs gone now. Yeah, heater 1 for 54.
It's going to be Oliver Bogue coming into the attack from the White Street end.
Not a bad little bowling change, I think, this on this wicket.
Oh, we'll just bowl nice and straight.
Skitty.
Pushing one out there to mid-wicket. So we're obviously president of Across the Waves Club. We had the first week of junior cricket last week. We met a month into the senior season. How's things going for Across the Waves at the moment?
Yeah, good race. Look, obviously, like all clubs this year,
He's got that. It'll be 4.
one bounce 4, they're out to deep mid wicket from Sam Pearson. Just Ollie just a bit short of a length there, and you can't bowl there to Sam Pearson. That's his bread and butter. Yeah, mate. Look, obviously, like every club, with the change to play HQ this year away from my cricket, it's certainly been a steep learning curve for everyone, trying to get everyone signed on and competition set up and that. But the club's made a massive effort to try and make sure we're up to date with everything from Cricket Australia and Queensland cricket, and trying to make sure that we're all up to speed with all the changes. And yeah, mate, really happy with our junior sign on this year. We've managed to grow our juniors by about 15% this year, which is fantastic for the club. Obviously, that's your future right there, and proud of the effort that our coaches and our committees made there, and trying to strengthen that within the club and build on the work each year that we do. And obviously our seniors, they started 4 weeks ago, and we've obviously played a couple of games now, and the guys the buzz is still around that cricket's just started, which is great, and getting back into it again. And conditions have been great. Obviously, we've had no rain, so the fields at the moment, it's a little bit of a batting paradise, but
bad time to be a bowler.
Oh, it is at the moment. I seem to be the only one missing out at the moment, but it's been really good, mate. Good to be back into cricket. We've put a lot of work on in the off season as well within the club, and we've got a new training facility which we were lucky enough to get some funding from the Cricket Australia ACIF, the infrastructure fund, and obviously with the help of our sports club and the cricket club, mate, we've invested quite heavily into the future proofing our club with the new nets. Obviously, mate, Desi Girls Concreting and yourself, mate, have put a lot of work into that for us as well, and we're really appreciative of everyone that's been involved in getting that off the ground. And we're not far away from completion now. We're basically just waiting on our lighting to be installed, and then we'll be making that move up from the back of the Beavan Street complex there up the front, which would be fantastic for not only our juniors but our senior players as well. So, mate, it's been fantastic. It's good to see cricket just back underway again. Obviously, you sort of finish one season and then you're planning for the next, and now that we're finally into it again, you can sort of see that hard work of the last 3 or 4 months come to a bit of fruition, which is nice. So
yeah, and we had the first night of the under 10 softball cricket.
The Blasters tonight.
The Blasters tonight, and junior Blasters, and it was about 80 to 100 kids running around out here prior to this match, and it was fantastic to see when I got here that there was so many kids out participating in cricket, and there's obviously plenty of spots available, especially in the junior Blasters, to come out and have a go. So
yeah, if anyone's watching this and they do have some kids that are interested, in playing, make sure you get onto the BCA, and still spots available, especially in those junior blasters and that, and get your kids into cricket and get out here and play at Salter Oval. And then it's fantastic having them on a Friday night before the Big Bash that allows families to then hang around and have a steak burger or a bit of buttered chicken, as I was lucky enough tonight to hook into, and hang around and watch some of the best cricketers in Bundaberg play some 2020s. So yeah, it's fantastic seeing the kids out and about here tonight. They've been itching to get out and play, and I know our kids are, and I know Michael Loder's been keen at training as well. He's had them buzzing around with Chris Dove, and it was great to rock up here tonight and just see so many of them hanging around as well.
Great stuff. We're back on the game here. I missed 8 runs here, I think, but
just bowling nice and straight here, the Vikings, aren't they? They've just really honed in on the stumps the last 2 or 3 overs here and restricted the heat back a little bit to singles.
They're still going to that 10 and over, so they're on track.
Yeah, good running. Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
He cooked himself then. I think it was River Felstead
River
down there at mid-on.
Felstead at mid-on. Usually doesn't got a bad arm, Riv.
I reckon this is the 8th over too.
Oh, just waving the bat there. Man. So after 7 overs, Searles RV Santa Vikings are 1 for 68. 8 overs. Correction there by ground announcer Jason Shears.
The golden voice.
Don't forget, if you get the opportunity, there is the crowd catch competition that is still a happening thing. If you do have to catch a 6 hit by one of the players in the match, go around to the bar at the BCA, give your name and phone number to the ladies behind the bar.
Early load to continue.
Good shot. Slightly overpitched. Dispatched down to long on by Chris Napper.
I was speaking with George earlier in the commentary that how good is it to play cricket and you play a cricket shot and you get rewarded and you just go straight to the fence rather than having long grass or heavy wet grass, as we've experienced in the last few years. And
yeah, it's certainly good conditions to be playing cricket in. Yeah, well run there by Sam Pearson coming back for 2. Yeah, the conditions at the moment very dry, obviously. Batsman's paradise, but the value for shots. You play a good cricket shot, the ball's still rolling out to the fence.
Yeah.
Wickets are good.
Another fully.
Beautiful.
Ah.
You still got to put them away, and that's a good shot by Naps there through the covers for 4. Poor old Scotty Irwin, the veterans had to chase a few down to the fence now.
If I was captain, I would have moved myself by now. I'd be feeling not there.
Short cover race, hey?
No, that's the Bludger's position. Another full toss.
Yeah, you got the long on down here though. It's a good start to the over though. You talk about trying to hit that boundary within the first couple of balls of the over in T20 quick cricket. And Naps at the moment, he's just putting that bad ball away. I'll be wides, I reckon.
Wide, hit his pad. Lost him behind the count. Wide. That's
Umpire Stitt's got the arms stretched right out there.
Wearing aeroplanes in his lovely high-vis shirt.
Been down on another school junket this week, down at the State Athletics.
With your wife.
Thanks Education Queensland. Put him up in Brisbane for a couple of nights.
Oh, that stayed a bit low. Just squeezed away for one there, just behind square.
Certainly hasn't stopped. They can't stem the flow of runs at the moment. There's 11 off this over so far, 12, 13 off the over so far.
Dot
to finish, yep. Might force a bowling change down this end now.
Not completed. Here's why would it happen better home living his innings. And 1 for 8. 1 for 82.
So 1 for 82 off 9 overs.
Going at a good clip.
Yeah.
And the Vikings now Nybeck have continued the attack. Bowling his 4th final over from the southern end.
9 and over. So well on track. Callum Nybeck to continue. Oh, it's wide. Punched out the deep cover for 1. You'd want to be heat now, wouldn't you, Luke?
Oh, I think
70
so.
to get, 74 to get, 11 and a half, 10 and a bit.
Overs to go. Yep, 9 wickets in the shed. Matty Pos does call himself the finisher at training.
Wow. One there to Pearson to well off. So you're the batting team here, Luke. Got the power surge between overs 11 and 19. Do you call it straight away? You got 2 set batsmen.
Yeah, I would. Oh, I would. With Callum bowling out his 4th over here now. 2 set batsmen, 9 wickets in the shed. You know, it's sort of one of those things though where you could call it, you try to be too aggressive and you lose a couple of quick wickets and puts a bit of pressure on yourself as well. So
Yeah.
the flip side of things is you take it later on between 18 and 20 and brings the field up if it gets close. But you know, if it's me and I've got a bloke like Sam Pearson there, I'm just telling him to back himself and just play normal cricket shots because he'll score 10, 12 and over easy, but they're scoring at that rate now, so...
Yeah, good running there by the boys. Easy 2 in the end. And that's one thing these two do is run between the wickets really well, and they're quick, as you said. Chris is quicker with the pads on than without. But no, they do run very well and back themselves. Don't think they'll be taking 2 this time. It's a little bit squarer.
Yeah, it's something they've both shared the strike really well, turning it over, getting those.
So
ones.
they're just trying to get that run of ball.
Yep, run a ball will get them home from you. So they don't have to take too much risk at the moment, and I think Scotty's got to pull an ace out of the pack somewhere here. I think.
Well, who do you go to?
Well, for me, I'd go to a spinner. I think you got to take the pace off the ball. I think these two look quite comfortable. Obviously, Jeremy at the start, you know, Naps is hitting straight through the ball, pretty clean as well. I'd be just trying to take the pace off the ball. Certainly, there's one bloke I wouldn't be throwing the ball to is Adam Posibon. But you know, Sean Penny, Jack Munro, he was the other name I was going to throw up then, and he's been throwing the ball here. So Jack's been bowling quite well for Eastern Suburbs in Division 1. And, you know, there's every chance he could buy a wicket here, and it just turns that game a little bit. You know, and you still got your strike bowlers in Krebsy and obviously Jeremy. they've got overs still left as well. So oh, he's got away with that. Callum Nybecker just letting Jack Munro know he's hitting the hard lengths there, which is good, and hitting the pitch. So that's
probably
a good start.
not good. Probably not good for an off spinner, but hitting that length. Jack will back himself here.
Oh, Adam.
Hey, woo, party.
Someone that was complaining about a sore shoulder and
Yeah.
back. I think there might have been a bit of an excuse then.
Oh, he went the wrong way. Still just the one.
Oh, good fielding. River.
Youth's the key in T20 cricket, is it?
I ain't used to key in any form of cricket now, Reece. It's good to see the young lads, the young guns putting their hands up in this competition. Oh, you can't bowl there to Sam Pearson. That could be on the roof. No, just under. That's high up that grandstand, though.
That's a maximum.
Bigger hits than the Beatles. Oof. Once again, though, put the bad ball away. Couple of singles in the over. Yeah, they're in front in the over already.
One man in over.
Oh, is that an? Oh, I thought that was off the wicket. Oh no. Is that it? No, it's only just over the fence, that one, but it's still been dispatched for 6.
And that brings up the 100.
Didn't quite get all of that one, Sam, but he just did enough to get it over the rope, and that's all you got to do. Well, Reece, where do you turn from here, mate? 53 to get. 10 overs.
Ooh.
Oh,
little
no.
knock on down there and mid off.
Pack the scrum.
And 2 there to finish the over. And that's, I think that's just about. I won't say game over, but that has turned the tide.
Well,
if the tide hadn't turned, it already had. So
Damien, I'm going to throw out Damien O'Neill. I just think he bowls some cutters, some slower balls, just mix things up a little bit.
And it is going to be Damien O'Neill from the White Street end.
I'd like to see the keeper up to the stumps though, to Damien, just to create a point of difference and try and drag these boys back into the crease a little bit. We saw Ryan Norton with the gloves on in the first innings. Bundy. See, that's too easy.
Yeah, easy one.
Too easy at this point of the game. You got to create some pressure now. The boys should be trying to get on the squeeze.
51 off for 59 balls. It's less than a run of balls. So.
Yeah, lovely.
Who do you bowl from the White Street end? Do you give a River a bit of leggy, or
You definitely got to try something. Look, I think River.
Yeah, give a young
young fella
gun a go, and
well, he
you're
can't.
certainly not going to give Adam Posibon a bowl, are you?
Oh, jeez. He'd still have nightmares from the over he bowled last year.
Yeah.
I noticed his dad Marco's got the Hawaiian shirt on in the grandstand. I thought it was a beach party here tonight, but I think Wendy and Marco are probably here supporting Matty,
Waiting for him to bat middle order.
the finisher. Yeah, well bowled again.
Yeah, as we said, these two run very well between the wickets, and that's another 2. They haven't taken the surge yet.
No, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think they can finish it without it.
While you're in front, you just keep going.
Keep going. That's well played. There's another double here. Oh, great arm from the deep. Jackie Munro.
We used to throw like that like 20 years ago.
Oh, speak for yourself. I was in the circle, mate. If only I had a shoulder now. Oh, Adam Posibon with some clean fielding at point.
We've both played a lot of cricket, but would he be the most relaxed cricketer, or one of the most relaxed cricketers you've ever played cricket with, Adam Posibon?
I think Adam could have been born West Indian. He's got a little bit of Caribbean flair about him. Laid back Chris Gale style. If he could afford it, he'd have the big gold chain. He's the most laid back person you'll ever meet. The nicest kid, well mannered, but there's no second gear with him. It's just first gear cruising and that's it. Heart in the mouth style stuff. He's probably one of the better, and I hope he doesn't watch the replay on this because I'm going to give him a plug, but he's probably one of the better gully fieldsmen I've seen.
I thought you were going to say he's one of the better blokes to open the batting with.
Oh, not running between wickets, but anyway, he'll blame that on me, but he's a very, very, very good gully fieldsman. He's got some clean hands, but I tell you, when he fielded that ball at point there in the last ball of that over, I thought that was going through his legs. But Dean Krebs has been brought back into the attack by Captain Scotty Irwin, needing to really buy a wicket here. The Vikings. As Reece cracks another can. Very smart T20 bowler, Dean. Well, very smart bowler in general.
He just comes on late, gets a few wickets in one-day cricket. Club
attacks the stumps. He's not afraid of changing the pace up and bowling cutters, and especially on these wickets at the moment that are pretty good for batting on.
I reckon the last 2 or 3 years he's shortened his run up quite considerably too. How old would Dean would have to be getting close to 30?
Oh, mate, he'd be getting up there now. I remember when he was playing for Brothers and he was driving to play for Winner Manly in Brisbane on a Sunday. I think he was playing fair bit of thirds down there. And I remember the Newsmail doing a story on him the year after when he played for Past Highs for the season, and they called him the Shane Watson of Bundaberg cricket.
Because Watto would have been playing.
Watto was, yeah. And he was quite sharp, Dino. Back then, he
had very good younger junior cricketer.
He had a big run up, and I know he had some back issues. He's got all of that.
Sammy would love that, getting his brother's teammate up and over the fence for 6.
What do you reckon the banter would be like in the bar right now? You've got Sam's fiancée Jewel in there, and then you've got Krebsy's wife Kimberly in there. Is there any sledging going on between that pair?
Probably more in there than what's happening on the paddock, I imagine.
Fantastic. Oh, he's trying to go again. That's almost taken his off stump. That's actually well stopped by the keeper there, Jade Hyde. And that's the end of Dean's over. We're just waiting on a bit of a score check here as Reese has gone AWOL with the remote again.
1-2-2.
The better heater 1 for 122 after 13 overs. So the scoring box has just advised us this week. I don't think we've had it updated all innings. And we've got Damien O'Neill to continue again to Kelvin Street end.
Thanks.
As Matty Sauer delivers Reese's phone, which has been missing for the last hour and a half. Well, Reese, 33 to get. When do you start bringing the field up?
You need a wicket.
Oh,
That won't help. Whether he's got bat on that or that's off the leg, that's a boundary.
4 runs to Chris Napper. Both of these must be very close to 50, I reckon. Another couple
Chip
there.
that. Be another double.
Jeez, it's hard to see who's down that far end. Is it dark or is it just more eyesight?
No, that's River Felsted. I reckon he's going from one end to the other.
Boundary to
Oh,
boundary.
it'll be 16 again. Oh, no, he chopped on.
Big shout out to Buff Abbott, who's not here tonight, but watching live from his lounge chair at home.
He was here.
Yeah, I missed Buff earlier. Yeah, need wickets now. The Vikings, it's do or die here in the next couple of overs. They've got to take wickets. They can't try and strangle it out to the final couple of overs because the game will be all over by about the 16th. So they've got to take some wickets here, and I think they've got to bring the field up, make these guys trying to hit to the areas that these bowlers want them to hit. That's a great
backward
shot.
point. That's
That's gone all the way.
Callum Nyback on the treadmill trying to chase that one.
Looked like Callum leading out of the forward pocket then. A little bit lethargic. Julian Bond on the field down here at third man.
Yeah, one of the extra players, as we said, with Aidan White missing and the two Petersons away on holidays and Kyle Stellan out with injury. Can you explain to me what Kyle Stellan's injury is, Luke?
It's a bit of an unfortunate injury actually too. Stell was playing obviously club cricket for us last week and had Division 2 match against Brothers and was batting quite well actually, and poor old Stell went back to one that he should have went forward to, and he's copped a ball to the nether region, and unfortunately it's he's on the inactive list for this week. He's an out for both tonight and tomorrow.
So he's got swollen pills. Oh, that's a wicket of the cricket.
He's tickled his timber there, big Krebsy. Little send-off too.
Yeah, I reckon a little bit of family rivalry there. Got him one over the fence, but he's got one back. So
Might be a little bit too late here.
21 to get for victory. That's great innings by Sam Pearson.
Yeah, well batted, Sam. That was.
You called it at the start, Luke. He's probably one of the informed batsmen in Bundaberg cricket at the moment, and it's certainly showed tonight.
You know, when he just put away the bad ball, whenever Sam got that, he got a couple of full tosses at the start to get off the mark. You know, then anything that was pitched short, he dispatched it. Every bad ball that was bowled when we put it away, and he ran hard between wickets for his partner up the other end, and that's why the scores just accumulated so fast. And yeah, well batted, Sammy. He's done the job tonight, which will probably get him home. And
so Ollie Horn replacing him at the crease, the English import for East. Krebs in. He's very, very technically correct Horn, isn't he?
Yeah, very upright. He's got that little trigger across the crease there.
Real English sort of coach style. It reminds me a lot of Joe Padmore, who played for the Crossways Cricket Club in 2010-11 season. Young English guy who came over around the same age. A little bit high, I think.
Umpire Stitt didn't want to bar that one.
Right.
Tell you what, if that was the Steve Smith batting last night in India, I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Terrible.
Terrible?
Oh.
I saw the Facebook media around it, and
I don't think it would have saved us, but we might have made 200.
Great shot. Mark War about that shot.
A little bit of flair.
Flicking through the leg side.
Damien Martin.
Yeah. Certainly very good with the bat, Ollie, and I think he's in for a good long summer here in Bundaberg.
Do we know where he's staying?
Yeah, he's staying with Ben Davey out at Ben Amber, out at South Killeen.
Yep. Benny might have him up nice and early walking the greyhounds every day.
Yes.
There's a bit of fitness.
He loves the gym.
Loves the gym, yeah. Yeah, okay. He looks like a strong lad.
Big, strong, strapping young lad.
Certainly bustles through the crease. Righto, Reece. Who do they bring on the bowl here, mate?
Haxman's got one left.
You nearly got to go for broke, don't you? Damien O'Neill again to continue. Did you throw the ball to a Julian Bond?
I've never seen Julian bowl.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? There's a bit of X factor.
Can Julian bowl?
Right, we'll have to go upstairs to the back of the box here. George is sort of giving us a little shake of the head. Little meds. Sean Penny's taken plenty of wickets in cricket before.
Oh, River, as I said, there's plenty of options. Shot.
That's a great shot down the green.
For one, but
it is very technical, isn't it?
Yeah, he's very compact. He's
good for 2-day cricket.
Very good
shortly.
for 2-day cricket. It's
yeah, good cricket. Good cricket.
We got another question on the fan line. No, not at the gym I go to. He goes to somewhere else.
Goes to the same.
Coming from anonymous.
Goes to the same gym as Ryan Norton.
Well, where's that?
I don't know, but we call it the Phantom.
I reckon this bloke goes.
You don't reckon Nordo goes?
No.
Oh. Yeah, very good. Everyone watching live, if you want to send in a question to Reece or myself, flick us a text. If you haven't got our number, then tough luck. Catch.
Another one.
I think they've got to bring him up.
They got to come in now. About a dozen to get.
Bring him up. Oh, reverse ramp. When in doubt, ramp. If in further doubt, reverse ramp.
Seems to be the way of the game. So, we're just talking about the Aussies, 0-2. Do you give us any hope from here on home week to make the semis at least?
I'll be honest, I don't think we can. New Zealand obviously knocked off England first match of the World Cup, which was a big win for the Kiwis. I still think England are going to be in the semis. The way South Africa are at the moment, it's just ridiculous the way their batting lineup is.
And India will be there.
India's going to be there.
At home, so.
India at home. There's 3 spinners. They've got Bumrah, obviously the great Kohli. They're just so strong across their whole lineup. South Africa, India. I think England will be there, and I think the other one will be. I think Pakistan. Will be the 4th, so it doesn't leave any room for the Aussies, unfortunately. But
great running again there, by Napa. Yeah, I think Australia's pushing the proverbial uphill now, so yeah, I think they play Pakistan next.
Yeah, I think it's Pakistan next. Sri Lanka, neighbours.
And they did pretty well the other night. They had 345.
Well, yeah,
got chased down.
And yeah, they played a red hot South Africa as well. You know, putting 400 odd on the board. 3 blokes getting 100 in a one-day game. Yeah, very straight pat. Just ticking off.
So
the
just
singles
10 required here. Better heat.
I'd like to see Nap stay not out. I think he's batted superb through the whole innings. Played his role perfect. Put the bad ball away. Oh, geez, that took off.
Jesus. So brothers tomorrow, Luke, for Across the Waves.
Yeah, brothers out here on field
full
1.
Strength, I believe.
Yep.
Brothers missing Luke Solano. You boys, as we mentioned on Sports Week on the other night, 7 o'clock Thursday night, if you haven't got around it. But brothers have beaten this season, the grand final last year, and I think the time before that maybe.
Yeah, I think they might have beaten us the last 4 times possibly.
So boys will be up and about and wanting to get a win.
Yeah, played a bit of a thriller, I suppose. That's close.
Maybe just outside the line, going over.
Umpire Noel Stitt had a good look at that one. Yeah, the brothers have had the wood on us the last few games. First game of the year. Between us, we scored 650 runs in 90 overs. So, actually it was 88 overs. In a good tight game, first game of the year, and obviously they had the wood on us in the grand final, and a bit of a tight one as well. And you know, they've got a good young squad at the moment, and they're well led by Mitchy Parsons, and you know, we're Adam Posibon batted superb for us last week at 100, and I thought we started to play some good cricket, but you know, we didn't bowl too well, or actually we probably fielded the worst I've seen us field for a while last week, and then the sort of last 15 overs of North's innings we started to hit our straps a bit more, but the boys trained really well Tuesday night, and great shot down the ground. 2 bounces into the fence for 4. Yeah, we know we've definitely got to be on our game tomorrow, and I think all 4 sides this year on their day can knock each other off. East have recruited well this year. Obviously, Ollie's come over. Arden Lankowski's gone back there as well. You know, they're going to be very, very competitive again this year. And then you got Norse as well. I know Josh Winan's been named in the side tomorrow to make his first game for the year. Patrick Power's been probably their best bowler this year so far, returning from Tassie. I think it's exciting for cricket in town, and it's great that we're playing, I think, a bit of two-day cricket as well this year to break up the competitions and really test bat and ball over the longer format for points, which is great. So I think it's going to be a great year.
Yeah, as you said, any of the 4 teams, and it's certainly what you want is 4 strong first grade, 4 even first grade sides, strong even first grade sides. You don't want 1 or 2 teams to dominate. And
yeah, lovely single, Naps. And this should finish the game with the 2 out the deep mid wicket. And it does. 2 to Ollie to finish it off. A win there to the better Heat in 17 overs, defeating the Vikings. Vikings obviously scoring 156. Better Heat 2 for 157. With Chris Napper and Sam Pearson obviously doing the damage with the bat.
So yeah, very comprehensive. When Heat go 2-0, they move to 4 points in the competition, and Vikings are 0-2. They lost to the Taipans last week, so you would think, as we said, bank the wins early, and you don't have to catch up towards the back end of the competition.
Yeah, well, it's obviously every game's important in this competition, and it's important to get off to a good start, as we're seeing in sort of seasons 3 and 4. It's very hard for teams to come back and make the finals, once they do lose those couple of early games. So congratulations tonight to the Heat on getting the win and going in 2-0, and obviously it's important next week, with the defending champions, the Headland Pies, taking on the Tackle Vans Taipans in what I think will be a pretty blockbuster game.
Yeah, well, the Pies will certainly won't want to slip to 2-0. As I said, they'll be in the same boat as the Vikings and have to catch up from there. So, player of the match, I think Chris Napper. No one really stood out with the ball from Heat.
No, I think Chris Napper. He skipped the side really well. He just batted beautifully throughout that innings. It was good to see him put away those bad balls and obviously run it hard between the wickets there. And Sam Pearson, I think he was just a destroyer with the bat. When the ball needed to go to the fence, it did. And, obviously for the Vikings, Scotty, Sean Penny obviously batted really well as well for them guys. Unfortunately tonight they just needed to get those few early wickets, and they just couldn't quite do it in that sort of first power play to 4 overs. And then obviously they got Ryan Norton about that 8th over, and after that obviously the game just got taken away from them quite quickly.
All right, well, that'll just about wrap us up here tonight. Thanks for your viewer coverage and all your viewer questions, and we'll see you again at 6:30 next Friday night for Taipans versus the Pies. But don't forget Sports Week on Wednesday night. It'll be telecast Thursday at 7 o'clock on Wide Bay ITV. Thanks, Hughes.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Disappointing loss to go 0-2 for the Vikings with 156 on the board at the halfway mark. Would you think you may have had enough?
Yeah, we started the game really well. We in the power play got off to a flyer, and throughout the middle overs kept the runs ticking over and had a great power play at the end. And then just in the bowling innings, just didn't take enough wickets up top and let Heat get into the run chase too much.
Yeah, I guess on a personal note, get 40 on odd at the start, but not to go on and probably get that 70 or 80 and break the game open, a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, started really well and got a couple of boundaries away early, and then skied one, and Sammy Pearson took a really good catch off his own bowling. And boys behind me came in and did their job, but we just didn't bowl the field up to our standard to win the game.
Yeah, I guess Jeremy Haxby was probably the key at the start, and he was a little bit expensive. Didn't probably get them breakthroughs that you needed, but you can't rely on one bloke, and obviously down a few troops, just didn't go your way.
Yeah, just starting the innings off, we just started bowling a bit loose, and Ryan Norton and Chris Napper got them off to a good start, and throughout that power play, I think they were almost going at 10 and over and just really set up the back of their innings for an easy win.
Obviously at 0-2, he's not out of it, but got to bank a few wins from here on home and try and get a few wins with Pies next on board.
Yeah, we feel like we can do it as a group. We got some good players in there, and just a bit of an unlucky start to the season, but we'll regroup and we'll come back.
Okay, Ollie. Firstly, welcome to Australia. How have you found Bundaberg so far? You haven't been here a couple of weeks. How have you found it?
Yeah, I've loved it, to be fair. Really cool town, plenty to do, and the pitches are a bit harder here than back home in the UK. They carry through a lot better.
Yeah. So you found yourself at East Cricket Club and also the better heat. Good win tonight, 156 on the board. Did you think it was going to be a bit of a hard chase?
Yeah, I did, to be fair, but then we did get off to a flyer. Naps and Piercy played really well. I thought Naps rotated really well, and then Piercy would get the boundary for us, and there was never really any pressure built up on us. So I think that's where we won the game. We were always just ahead with the bat.
Yourself come in there, one down, as you said, they were pretty well cruising, but to get a few yourself, probably your first real good, decent hit in T20 cricket. How have you found it?
Yeah, nice. Especially it's nice coming in with a platform. I think we were 130 for 1 in a T20, so no complaints coming in there. And yeah, it was nice to finish the job for the boys.
So on the heat side, you're 2-0 now, and as we said, in the short season, it really sets that platform. You can get the first two off the bank and go from there. You will play Taipans in the next game. They're probably the other red hot side, and you probably don't know too much about them, but to go 3-0 and you'll be going all right.
Yeah, it would be cool, and especially they got a few of the East boys in their lineup, like Trent Seeds and Dale, so Steely, it'll be good fun to play against them. And yeah, I think it just takes the pressure off when you get off to a 2 from 2. Go out, express yourself and play your game.
What do you think about playing under lights? Probably haven't had a chance to play too much cricket under lights. How do you think?
Yeah, it's a really cool experience. Back home, there's not too much sort of under lights cricket, because obviously gets the weather and stuff is a bit iffy over there. So yeah, first real time playing under lights, and I've loved it.
Yeah.